Welcome back to Let's Play the Knife of Dunwall, the DLC chapter for Dishonored. I'm BurningDogFace, and last time, we kind of met Delilah, who appears to have great magical powers, and may in fact be one of the Brigmore witches that the second DLC chapter is named after. I'm gonna be honest, part of the reason my mind went there was because I found a Brigmore urn in Timsh's stuff last time. A poem by Delilah. When pretty Emily woke one day, she saw the world a different way. Her eyes now looked with a stranger's guile. Her dainty mouth smiled a stranger's smile. Her hands now worked the stranger's wrath. Her feet now walked a stranger's path. Emily fed. Another grew stronger. The stranger's cravings drove her onward. And no one who looked on Emily's face ever guessed who ruled in Emily's place. Just making sure. I'm gonna wait until he's no longer on the floor directly beneath me to smash that thing over there. God damn it, sneeze. Okay. Whatever. I hope these don't have someone's ashes in them. I'd feel really bad about that. Timsh jewelry box. Or jewel box. Guessing this is one of... Oh yeah, Delilah C. Her personality leaves a lot to be desired. She's pretty good with a paintbrush. A letter from Roland. Dear Arnold, thank you for inviting my wife and me over for dinner last week. We both had a splendid time. I also appreciate you being so patient with her episode. Not many people are as understanding, and you showed considerable grace. I am also happy I was able to confide in you with my business arrangements. I'm sure you'll be able to keep them strictly confidential, but it was a relief to finally be able to vent about the frustrations I must endure daily to a colleague who understands these sorts of things. I hope you will allow me to return the favor and play host to you for an evening. Sincerely, Wiles Roland. He was a friend, and he betrayed him. Letter from a doctor. Barrister Timsh, I am afraid I cannot in good conscience remain your mother's physician. The way you repeatedly deny her access to practices which could potentially restore her lucidity is nothing short of a death sentence, and I wish no part of it. Good day to you, sir. Dr. Partridge. I think they mentioned that they got him, too. Just a second. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Bonded Galvani weave. Mmm! Delicious! Just making sure. I don't think he comes up here. I don't know what I would do if he did. Maybe hide up here? No, there we go. There's a hiding spot. Fucking Delilah. Someone has smashed that case and stolen the artifact inside. How strange. What does that sound? That too sounds like an old record. Oh, it was the embers. Huh. wasn't it. From the world, pluck 78. I never did find that. A deck of cards or something? There's a coin over there. There is somewhere in here I don't think I've been. Oops. Where in the world do I head over there? Oh, right. There's an around. Oh, hey, look! There's an out, too. Oh, those aren't coins at all. Okay, let's stop putting it off and go listen to that message. There isn't a way through.
This is Arnold. If you happen to awaken while no one is present, I've prepared this for you, to remind you of recent events to help clear your mind and put you at ease. The plague has ended. I have married and will become Prime Minister, just as you always wanted. My sister and brother are both here and doing well. Your last will and testament has been written and approved. We all love you, Mother. Now go back to sleep. Rest. Everything is fine.
I really, really don't like this man.
Nice.
No, that's a coin, alright. There's the tartlet. Brigmore whale statuette. Hey, there's a little door over here. No treasure will escape my sight. Wait, I'm wearing gloves. Oh well. Still a good habit to be in. Where the hell's that deck of cards? Oh, there's apartment 10. Why can't I guess I can't stand on that.
Dies.
I missed that reach. A deck of cards! Of course, the only place I haven't looked around at the main floor, because it was lousy with dudes. He's so lost in thought he doesn't realize. All his mans are missing, even his personal bodyguard. All I need is for him to leave the main floor, but unfortunately, he takes kind of forever to do that. Can't turn off Void Gaze. Pretty sure that's a picture of himself, incidentally. So to make sure he's not going to come walking back down. High on the lamppost. Okay, this is lyrics to a song in Morley, but unlike the other one, I don't know the tune this goes to, so I don't know how to sing it. I guess I'll just read them. High on the lamppost. In my thick woolen nightcoat, your scarf draped over my throat, I stand watch at the rail, watching the watching the whaleboats, wrapped as your words float, your lovely palaver. I don't know what that word means. The happiest hermits, alone with our moments, at the edge of town, so worn in our quarters, half lit by the portholes midway up from ground. And oh, how we worried when the wind rose and flurried, and shut the lamps down. So fierce and wet, it threatened to drown all the men on the decks, fighting to find firm ground. We tried to lead them all the way round. Back into the harbor. I like the way they stretch that out. The gulls down below us, crying up to scold us, with bread on the warm bricks. We slept through the morning until bells sounded warning, then we rose and lit the wicks. We laughed and chattered, our hearts all a-scatter, running spiral stairs. You walking to Winddown, heading for downtown, returning for all we needed. And oh, how we worried, and okay, that's the... Yeah, that would be the chorus. But there in our high room, we clutched each other's shoulders, your scarf rots and moulders, made so long, long, long ago. I stand alone at the railing and imagine you sailing, using my light to come home to me. And then we're both high on the lamppost. We're high on the lamppost. We're high on the lamppost. We're high on the lamppost. Well, that's depressing. 78 card tarot deck. Good call to Keegan Spillane, who noticed that. Yes, I felt very odd throwing out its full name like that, but I've gotten into the habit of referring people to by what shows up in YouTube comments. Yoink! Take the tarot card, The World. Wait a minute. Yeah, my good buddy Keegan noted a deck with almost 80 cards that has a card in it called The World. Sounds like a tarot deck to me. The fuck am I looking? Oh, written notes. That's what I'm looking for. Cruel Nancy, take the world from her greedy hands. Lay it before the black-eyed groom. Okay, I was thinking I'd put it before the statue of, Delilah, but no. Cut sharp, cut deep. Red drip drop. Last and least, burn it in the hearth of a lawless man. Maybe I have to put it in front of the outsider's shrine in, the apartment 10. Thought there was a note in there. The City Barrister, excerpt from a series of profiles of Dunwall's key figures. While the keen-minded barristers of the legal district have always played a vital role in the health of the capital city of Dunwall and the Empire of the Isles at large, I did note that, just today actually, one of the loading screens said Dowd is a notorious assassin. His most recent target was Jessamine Caldwin, Empress of the Isles, and that was the first time I'd heard her referred to with that specific title. And here we are, it's called the Empire of the Isles. Yes, and the Empire of the Isles at large, the dreaded rat plague has elevated the desperate need for their services. With so many disputes related to abandoned estates or entire industrial companies left leaderless after the deaths of everyone in the controlling family, shareholders and investors, and even workers themselves, are often in need of the post-mortem legal advice and guidance that can only come from scholarly men such as Arnold Timsh. We are all in their debt. Thus, there is no surprise at Lord Regent's recent appointment of Timsh to the newly created position of City Barrister. Among Timsh's responsibilities is serving as liaison to the dead counters at a City Watch. Once the plague has been found in a home or once it has devastated a business, it falls on Timsh to divvy the assets left behind, awarding them to the state if no one survives its legal claim to the funds or property. This is, of course, not a light matter. Therefore, it falls to one above moral question, and that man is Barrister Arnold Timsh. With regard to more personal matters, it is true that Timsh is not a great socialite, as some have noted. However, in recent seasons, his niece Thalia has made headway towards correcting this, throwing lavish parties and earning the favor of some of Dunwall's great families, including the Boyles. To date, young Thalia is unwed, and though several times there have been rumors of impending marriage, all of these thus far have proven to be mere social gossip. Also unsubstantiated are the absolutely false whispers of conflict between uncle and niece, no doubt spread by those ill-tempered and ill-bred louts who are jealous of the rising Timsh name. No, that's Timsh, not the, outsider. You just close these doors for the sake of doing it. Head outside, and then get in a position to load up that, thank you, air circulator. Whoa! The maid has evaporated. That's alright, I'll just duck back here by myself. I'm BurningDogFace. Wait. Sorry, I just thought I was getting into position because the video is over. I'm checking. Yeah, there's about a minute left, so let's just do that. Force of habit. Maybe I've just taken to talking to myself in a third person. You ever think of that? Need to find a good spot to watch.
What is that horrible stench? I can barely breathe. Oh, General Turnbull. Yes, I was expecting you. Please come.
Ah, Timsh. It smells like a weeper den. I thought we were secure.
And we are. The neighborhood is swept 3 times a week.
Barrister Timsh!
Please, call me Arnold. We're friends. Here, this will clear things up for you. The Regents arranged it. By the way, I don't think I ever got your first name.
What is this? Is this a joke?
I am not sure what you find funny about it.
Barrister Timsh, this is a letter from the Lord Regent dated a month ago, stating that your building is to be seized by the state immediately due to massive infection outbreak, and that your personal assets are forfeit if you do not comply immediately. A month ago? Are you showing me this to try to convince me that you're above the law?
What? Let me see that. This isn't possible.
Barrister, I am afraid I am going to have to take you into custody. And if I or any of my men contract the plague because of this visit, I'll see that your head rolls.
No. This isn't the right document.
Get him out of here before he starts bleeding from the eyes. And secure this court. It's under quarantine.
Yes, sir. He fainted. Now what? I don't want to touch him. What if I get sick? I'll just wait for him to wake up.
Let's not strangle that guy. Let's completely leave the general's party alone. Looks like they're not even going to go into the house. There's something, at first I actually felt a little bit guilty, and then I realized that's quite literally exactly what he did to a whole bunch of people. He, more than anyone else, deserved that. Well, now I can do my outro. I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you in the next episode of Let's Play the Knife of Dunwall, when I try to find the black-eyed groom, so that I can leave my card at his feet and complete Granny's recipe later on. Later!